Okay, we're good. Everything's set. My cat's here to cause the racket as usual, so I think we're all good. For anyone who was informed of yesterday's stream, I literally said I was going to be doing the Mondstadt Leeway little fun event first, but we're about to discover why exactly that's not happening. It will happen tomorrow or the next day, but let's discover together the real reasons why I wasn't able to quite accomplish my original goal. Yeah, let's get going on to this fun adventure. Begin. So you're gonna be seeing some interesting things the second this loads in. Okay. We're not gonna do the usual start of like, should I do my commissions or anything like that. You're gonna get a face full of instant story, okay? Once we wait for, I don't know, sometimes Dendro Cryo take a minute. Geo usually does take the longest, but sometimes it likes to break the full, like the whole stick because it saves room, like gives it to the other people for temporary eternities. Which is okay. I can go ahead and be crazy. And I thought the other cat was coming for me. Live reaction of like panic and all the fear. I don't think you guys can hear the ducks. So, just know they're laughing at the rate of which this is taking to load. Oh, we're here. It's starting.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all.
You're right, Paimon. It really wasn't, like, at the end of the day.
You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
Yeah, you're right. They probably have that guy to thank for that. Yeah, Wriothesley?
Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him.
Maybe this is just me. I didn't really find him that intimidating. But I don't know.
Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
I doubt they get the same guy in exact moments. Yeah, he probably has a good number of tricks for every situation.
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
I bet he tries his best with that, yeah?
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
What's going on here?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Are they stuffed in a box? I don't know. I want to go to extremes. Where is everybody?
Oh, Did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this...
Oh
big
my god!
box.
I was right! He's stuffed in a box!
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, Traveler, let's go take a look.
We look so unamused. We're like, why? Why are we even, condoning this?
Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Oh my god, these options. Did someone shave your eyebrows? Did somebody strip you of your clothes? Oh dear god. I know neither of these are the correct response. Okay, Traveler.
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Finding your hat? Really? I don't really believe that. Okay.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself?
And how did you end up in a box? Like, I get looking in a box, but why are you stuck in the box? That's what's not really panning out properly here.
Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair!
Paimon, we don't have to ask. Paimon, there's no need to spell it out.
Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat.
He's like, please stop with your wild assumptions. I just want my hat.
It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone.
Okay.
It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your
Give hat. Well, it's important to you, so we'll find it.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
We will give the hat. Reborn in the land of grievances. Wait, we can knock on the chest?
I'm really sorry to bother you like this. Please, come back soon.
I'm still confused though. Okay, he wants his hat. Like, that's a legitimate thing. But why is he in a box? And that quest down there is why I fucking came over in this direction to begin with. But, you know, it's okay. We are here for Wriothesley now. I don't think I'll have enough for pools after this, but we can quickly check history while we're at it. So... I'm at 68 pity. That's crazy. Also, it's just down here. I'm just gonna send Linny down here.
Paimon doesn't see anything here.
I think I need to scan those
Let's
for
go somewhere
something.
else.
I don't know where would his hat be?
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
Well, Paimon, he was stuck in a box. I don't know how long he's been there. We don't know if there's a cleaning crew.
Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in.
The logic behind that, though, Paimon is, like, depending on how it landed, it could have sunk. So, I mean, it could be in there. We just don't see it.
Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
Let's turn back. We can't scour the entire fortress. We can just buy him a hat. No.
Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing.
I'm pretty sure he's more specific and picky. I don't think it's just that.
Why don't we check out the Rag and Bone Shop? If memory serves, they've got all kinds of stuff in there.
You sure get fired up quick when it comes to shopping. I'm only paying for the hat.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking?
Paimon, I've been with you on this adventure for a while now. I think I'm on to your habits. And I thought you had your own little reserve funds, so buy yourself your own stuff.
Oh, this is bad. Nothing gets past you nowadays.
Hey, Paimon, it just means we're close, okay? I understand you now.
Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
No, I'll come back and start that later. Oh, it's higher, so I should go up. Oh, no, it's just this way. I thought it was a little bit higher. So Nuvolet's quest didn't have any fighting in it, so I don't know if I should be changing my team for this one or not. It's Wriothesley, so I feel like there's a difference.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Cause he's not. I don't think.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop.
Yeah, exactly, see?
Now just
Wait
a sec. A blonde foreigner
Wait.
dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread.
A glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread? Paimon doesn't look like gingerbread. Are we seeing the... Okay.
Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Yeah, you tell him, Paimon. You are not gingerbread. You're a lavender melon.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself. I hope you'll find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody, after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Why, your heroic actions at Araneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all.
I bet that was quite interesting for you all.
And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
So it's because of him. And here I thought I had made it as a hero. Hey, you know, we're known in many lands, so we've kind of made it.
Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery.
That is true, though. I take honesty in this, house.
After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself.
I mean, that's good.
I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Yes, Paimon, yes.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat.
No problem. Anything else?
Nope.
Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of moral coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods.
Oh, you just
Life's
get
been
free
pretty
pig.
good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
That is true, that is true.
Alright, Paimon will take a look.
After a moment's hesitation, Paimon
Are you
manages
sure
to
you don't want
steal
more?
stock.
These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
We don't want to rob the place. I never thought you'd turn down a chance to freeload. Hey, let's be nice to Paimon.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free.
Wait, so
But
if...
anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. The poor guy must still be waiting for us.
Excuse me, Paimon, so if I was the one paying, or someone else, or you want to steal... Paimonology is that you're a criminal? You belong here? God, I've been harboring a fugitive for so long.
Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
I didn't realize I was
No
harboring a
problem,
fugitive.
and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
Don't worry. I have a feeling we might end up bringing you up at some point.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews.
Yes, it is, Paimon, but what did you expect, Miss Little Thief?
We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
Very true. How is he not suffocating in there? Now I need the elevator. It's a miracle he hasn't, like, suffocated, honestly. We may not know quite the level of which he's been in there, but... You know, I imagine it's been a decent bit. Not many people go and help others out like that. Maybe they didn't get into contact with the mutual aid network.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archons, you've just saved my life. Just one sec.
We bought a hat, but you don't need to know this unless you notice.
Wait, so you're not actually bald?
No, he's not.
Full head of hair too.
Paimon, he said he was bald. That was us just making assumptions to why somebody wanted a hat.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
Exactly.
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Aha, it took you so long to notice.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
To be precise, someone else gave it to us.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Do you have a limited edition hat or something?
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
But,
Interesting reaction.
sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
Oh, hey, you know, do your best. We'll be on the lookout. We just didn't know how important it was to you. I'm sorry.
If you're looking for a hat,
Oh.
I just picked one up over here.
Or
Is it yours?
Wriothesley can come to the rescue and just have people's hats.
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a while.
Oh, Did he take it and run?
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided
Well,
to go
he's
for a
over
little
there.
stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Well, there, he's found his hat.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here.
Hey, I mean, if you're willing to work out the schedule of people getting in and out, you know, it might actually help out.
As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again,
Yeah, no, if they're that important, then yes.
You might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then, then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
Yes, yes. Off you go.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Most people don't really take to seeing His Grace, so so just diligently just chilling here. Also, I mean, he could just be a worker, that's true. He doesn't have to be a prisoner here. I always forget that sometimes there are other people allowed here.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners.
He is a prisoner.
They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact.
Okay.
As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
I don't blame them for that, I don't.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Why is that surprising, Paimon?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person.
Yeah, and then even when it's a little bit true, there are still going to be others that break the mold.
What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
What is the, Beret Society?
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the coupon cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too.
I mean, okay.
And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
Come on, Paimon, you were talking about how it wasn't that bad. We got free food. Anyways, let's go.
All right, then. Please follow me.
Okay. To the cafe. I'm not that wealthy in coupons, so Wriothesley, you're paying.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Super deluxe or bust. I'm not hungry.
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Oh, the side we're just like, yeah, that's Paimon, alright.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Sorry, buddy.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes.
Yeah, that's true. More ingredients means more options.
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
You didn't, Paimon? I feel like you'd ask.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
So what she means is 1 for me and her, but she's taking them both.
2 bottles coming right up.
After a while, Wolsey brings out the drinks for everybody.
Our first meeting took place on short
Oh my god,
notice,
Paimon
and we
literally
were
got
both
2.
swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to get more fun details.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice. I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine. To be honest, I really wasn't that involved with a lot of it. I mean, it is true. We weren't the biggest involvement. Oh, we did help for sure, but we weren't the biggest involvement. But then we did fight tooth and nail too. I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine.
I see. Certainly that'd fit your title as the Traveler. Seeing everything for yourself, recording everything to the best of your ability, and making lots of friends along the way. I'm sure that by the end of your journey you'll possess an unmatched amount of perspectives and opportunities.
I'm certainly trying.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us.
I feel that too, Paimon, but let's not call it out. Let's see where it leads us.
That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
There's probably many reasons, Paimon.
Well, after all, you did help the Fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Not unusual, but it's a little bit like, you know, out of place because we don't really know you, so we don't quite know the intention, you know? Just a little bit. It's because you don't ever talk about yourself. I just noticed their faces.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself.
Hey, you know, it's okay. We're here for any story. We love hearing about the people we meet.
I was convicted and sent here at an early age.
Oh.
I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings.
I'm still curious, what did you do?
Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
Now that's a true statement. That is a true statement, Paimon.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
That's how I feel as well.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
Oh, contraband being sent in.
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they, like, dangerous?
Well,
goods?
anything that's not allowed in here, so a lot of the times it is dangerous.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly.
Yeah, they're not allowed in here and they're bringing it in undocumented, unapproved, this and that.
Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine...
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do we have here?
I was gonna be like, oh my god, you're talking about Lenny? Yeah, he probably
That's more
does.
or less what I expected.
Oh, what is it?
Whoa. This is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem.
What? Okay, so Mora, I don't understand why they needed Mora down here, because of the coupon currency situation. Unless there were... Like, that sounds like something that people would want if they knew they were about to get out of the fortress and they needed to adapt to having Mora and stuff like that again. But snacks, okay. The coupon meal is one a day. Well, the, you know, welfare one. Yarn balls, rope, mechanical parts, and then a gem. I don't,
Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Kinda, or it gets put into the system and, you know, taken care of. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can't just send them back up now, can we?
Yeah, you don't really know who sent it, also.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a Duke as well.
And what about you, Paimon? Let's get the title then. I love them. Look at them. I'm sorry. I just love these two. Anyways.
Paimon will be your vault keeper.
Paimon? I don't think I could trust you with that job. Just saying, I don't mean anything against you, Paimon, but I think you'll steal from me.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Everyone's giving gifts here.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything?
Oh dear God. Okay, you're setting her on a free ride.
No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
Sure you do, Paimon.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
Paimon, it looks suspicious. I think this might contain some type of evil. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem okay. Oh! Paimon! Paimon! No!
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
What happened, Paimon? Are you okay?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up.
Is it like bad things from your memory, or what?
Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try.
Ooh, that's probably not great for you either, buddy.
Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
Okay.
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
Well, yeah, my constitution is a bit different from everyone else's, but I want to make sure I know exactly what you guys saw.
Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
I'd hope not. Oh shit. Oh, what are we getting dragged into? Oh dear. All of the most unpleasant shit. Oh, we went straight to Kari Bear.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
Yeah, some of the unforgettable ones.
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
It does not hurt to be careful.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents.
Just in case, because we don't know. Was that gem contagious?
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's
Perfect
gathering
timing.
place, then.
Okay.
I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Maybe. I don't know. I bet it
Just
depends
noticed.
on the inmates.
I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
That is true. You gave us a fucking tour. You definitely are on the more free side. We can't judge him. Why are we sitting here judging him, guys? Most of the time we get dragged into altercations is because we're free and doing nothing. Oh, the Beret Society.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
Oh, does he visit often? Why else would they be waiting for his arrival?
Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their
Dugier.
gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
Okay, sounds really great.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time.
Yeah.
I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences.
I mean, that is true. More power to be together here.
Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
I'm honestly not surprised. He seems to have had a hand in most of the reform of how the place was running.
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application.
Well, hey, that's an important part. If they didn't have that, they wouldn't have been approved.
I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But the society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends.
That sounds good.
Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Donated goods. Okay.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
Yeah, is it just a symbol? Like, is there, like, what led to that being the, staple of, membership of the society?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier.
I mean, hey, it works, so, you know, not that bad of an idea.
If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well.
Wait, is that why that dude was hiding in the box? He lost something that precious? Because it's such, like, a, you know, pride and joy, like, symbol for the group, and he was, like, ashamed.
And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a
Yeah.
model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Okay. I can see why that dude was a little upset when we didn't bring him his actual hat back immediately.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about us.
So this meeting was planned all along? He said that they had been waiting for a while. Yeah, no, so the meeting was set up for sure. But I don't know, how would he have been able to plan out that we would be here? I feel like, it could just be coincidence, you know, I'm not going to overthink it. Or he knows everything and he knows we'd be here.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Well, hey, maybe a meeting isn't that busy.
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key.
Okay, please don't. It's better we know what's going on so we don't get caught too terribly off guard.
Kidding, of course.
Hey!
We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long.
If you were kidding, you would have never said it in the first place.
We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Okay. Let's see what answers we can find.
I feel like he didn't answer the question at all. Well, we're already here, aren't we?
We are already here, and you felt that way, Paimon, because, yeah, he did not answer us whatsoever. But, yeah, might as well take a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look?
Sounds interesting. Yeah, why not?
We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
Oh, there are writers in the society?
Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization.
That could be cool.
Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera.
Ooh, really making the use of your time down here.
We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Yeah, so it was really, it was a learning moment from being actually sent here.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Well, yeah, that's part of it, Paimon.
Not only that,
Yeah.
but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
I mean, that is a statement. That is a statement.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need.
It is helpful for those who can't really manage on their own.
And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Got it.
Don't worry, we will.
Examine books. There's a good variety of books here, and it looks like the selection is regular. Ah, a member's diary is also displayed among the books. It was probably included for recruitment purposes. Okay. I'm gonna talk to that guy last. No real reason, I'm just doing it.
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Well, they said newbie, and we're the only ones without the
I'm
hats.
talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
Oh my god, it's the deep breath and shout strategy. That was loud.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too.
I imagine it is something, like starting your
With one
day like
shout,
that.
You can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs, and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Paimon's gonna pass.
What do you mean? We're gonna need that strategy one day.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
I will definitely do that. You know, it's a little weird, and I can't imagine myself being able to do that in a public setting or anything like that, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try it at least once.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
You sound a bit like a Melusine guide. You sound a bit like a person in a shop. I'm saying the Melusine because I just want a reason to bring them up.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members.
More like a salesperson.
I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room.
Wow, very
These
beneficial.
rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too?
Okay, that might be
You also
pushing it,
wouldn't have
Paimon.
to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Oh, yeah, no, they're really set then, even though it's like, the same cafe as Paimon put it. That's really nice.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Duget founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy.
Definitely
Now
does.
explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Damn, we're in
Wait,
charge of that.
I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process.
He's
It's
like-
all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
He's all like, damn, if I had known their review was that important, I'd tell our members to suck up.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
It seems all right on the surface. Ooh. So we can say same here, we think it's okay, it's a pretty good place. But we can also be, like, while we're saying it does seem pretty good, we can say on the surface level of it, though. We don't quite know the full story here. Yeah, we don't know much about it other than surface level stuff.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
Yeah, it's because we haven't experienced it fully. That's kind of why I gave that review.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
No, people are gonna need more than that, Paimon. Even if at the beginning they're okay with those two options.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
That would be interesting to see.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say. Oh, hey, it's the dude who's in the box. Was he actually suspicious? This is like too crazy. This is not just being shy. I would know. I'm the shyest person I know. Something's up. Why are you running away?
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat?
Yeah.
Did you come here to relax too?
You've been caught.
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
No, something's up. Something is up.
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
Something's up.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later.
Always been a little strange. Do you think how is he gonna be part of that? Like, there's something big here, but I don't know what his part in the story's gonna be.
After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Shit. We were talking about boxing gloves. I don't want to say that one, so...
Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win.
Yes, I believe it.
And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control.
Why did they
That would
react
be
like
when
that?
I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
They all went to look at it. That could not have been an accident. This is intentional. Let's see.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Don't do it. I'm scared.
Yes, right away.
Oh, this dude. Oh, this dude.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light.
Did he not get
I hope
affected?
it hasn't
And what
been
was
damaged.
that side eye?
Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair.
Oh. My cat pressed a button. Oh dear God. I'm sorry. I don't know what she pressed.
We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Yep, that we do.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
My cat made it a windowed
Traveler,
screen.
Paimon,
Ah!
it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Why, thank you. I don't quite trust all your members, but I'll keep that opinion to myself.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the Society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well?
Well, yeah, he was, but that doesn't mean he thinks everything's good.
Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the Society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
Maybe? I don't know.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Yes, I caught on to that.
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
Yeah, no, there's something off about that place. I don't want to jump on the guy who seemed nothing but nice to us, but like there's definitely stuff going on with the rest of the group that I feel like he has to be aware of to some level.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
We'll have to see.
You've completely lost Paimon.
It's okay,
Why
Paimon.
don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left.
Oh.
And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Yeah, so, like, maybe he isn't that bad, and it's just something that's being incited by everyone else.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
You know, I don't miss it, but I bet I'll be seeing something soon. I'll trust you for now.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
Okay, on it. Okay, so it's right over here.
Huh. It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here.
Yep, he went off to do his
You
stuff.
felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Let's see if we can strike up a conversation. We're being watched. This is not a good start.
Wait, you guys are...
Why are you so scared of
We're
us?
really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by any chance? Ooh, what a reaction.
Nobody?
It was about the size of my hand.
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of more or anything. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it.
Oh my god, they
We're not
all
gonna
know
tell
the
Bryce
contraband was
anything,
them!
Don't worry.
I was right!
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
Terrified of something, that's for sure.
We can look around for it, yeah?
It's a very different reception. They're all like very meek and like terrified.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and... I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
Ooh,
We
now
were
I'm not
thinking
able
about that
to?
to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Exactly.
Sorry.
Are they under orders? Like, he could definitely still be in the know, but he's just way better at keeping his cool, unlike these people.
Hey, hello?
Anyone
Anyone
home?
Hello? How can I help you?
Can you give us that rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
How do you not know
You
anymore?
don't know anything?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
Sure there isn't. Huh, Mr. Suspicious. Okay, dude. You told us to shout and to release our stress. Now what are you stressing about?
Hey, big guy.
What do you want?
isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where did your optimism go?
I ate something earlier, so
Uh-huh.
falling into a bit of a food coma, and I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're
Yes,
looking for
but,
something, you said? I didn't see it, but it should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now.
Yeah.
Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
They want nothing to do with us and they're terrified.
Oh, you're back. How are things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They were all acting super scared.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we found hiding in the box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place.
And they all reacted to him being there too.
Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
Yes.
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Yeah, no, he was super, like, it was strange. God, I wish I could go back to actually express the thoughts I had about, like, how he was asking, but God, I can't remember.
Oh, so the one who started it all
Was him. Yeah,
it was you all along!
the
It's
mastermind.
because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
It really did.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
But he shouldn't just, he needs evidence. Even down here, you don't want to incite distrust and too much fear because that could lead to rebellion. Ultimately, like, if you become too much of a tyrant, there will be eventually a group of people willing and brave enough to fucking take you on.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs.
Don't do it. Paimon's scary.
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be
Yes.
used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
The Duke's actions will set the tone, and the Duke's values will be emulated by the people.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
I feel like we're still missing something. That can't be all of it.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
We'll see, Paimon.
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Understood?
Hey, don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon!
We'll know in good time, Paimon. We'll know. Yeah, I don't think I blocked too much. Okay. I gotta check to make sure I'm not, like, taking up all your space. Oh, we have mail! It's just my Hoyo lab. Always check your mail. You never know. So. Okay. Confirm.
Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Yep, we need to just see. Sometimes he does not explain to the best of his abilities, I think. You know, it's kind of up to us to piece together all of the puzzle. But, you know, sometimes it's nice to hear from the source. What's up, Wriothesley? What happened up here? No guests? I was expecting guests. Also, I'll pull.
Here you are.
I have like 4.
Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the
But I'll do
welfare
it.
meals tonight?
Oh!
Let's just get straight to the
Lucky
point.
pool,
Has
see?
anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the
Patience.
situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
True.
That's a good
That's
point.
odd.
Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
Or they
But
think
even
that?
if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first?
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Because you instigated Dugier in the first place, or because you've been working with Dugier all along?
Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side.
That's very possible.
So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
Sorry about that.
Makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Unfortunately, Paimon, it does mean stuff like that happened, yes. Now that you mentioned it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it.
Yes.
That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
The hat must be hiding something. What? I'm not sure, but something. I was thinking that, but I didn't say it out loud. I need to just say my thoughts out loud.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground.
Mm-hmm. Knew that was
I must
intentional.
say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
So you did that on purpose?
Yeah!
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You
Smart.
used us as a part of your plan too.
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves.
That is genuinely that's his MO. This is just how Wriothesley is. We should be used to it. After the one experience, I think.
But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society.
I certainly
Would you
will.
be willing to lend me your support?
But Paimon's still mad at you.
Sure, if all you need is some help I'm okay with both. If he needs backup, I'm here to back him up. But, you know, if he needs help with the plan and all that, then
You have my thanks.
You know.
Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Okay, some music. This music, I see. He seems really peaceful like in this moment. Oh.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
Okay. Oh, hello there. You weren't one of the people I was thinking.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These 2 are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
I wasn't expecting that. Well, we gotta help him. Oh my, it's our fault that he's immediately being outed anyways. God.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the society?
What's going on?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Sorry about the audio.
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit. Get off of my screen. Get away. Back the fuck off. I'm gonna fight. Hey, Wriothesley, give the word. I will fight him right now. He will not know what hit him.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since
you mean your mental state. You mean you.
She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
No, thank you.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for
Exactly.
you to come in.
The fuck are you doing in here?
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
No, I won't forgive your discourtesy. Why were you so fucking... Like, why would he be alarmed? What would have set him off? What the fuck are you talking about, you piece of shit?
Like we'd believe you.
Indeed, like we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Yeah, he's a reasonable man, which means he'll fucking want to hear this girl who's clearly scared out, you dumb fuck. He's reasonable, which means he'll actually fucking listen.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
Exactly! I'm not gonna just take your bullshit words. She came to us scared, she sounded logical, and we want to hear her out, you dipshit.
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really.
You fucking fear tactic piece of shit. Holy fuck.
Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
No, so it's too late. They got to him. Fuck. That was his threat. Come on, you still, like, even if this is true, even if he genuinely got your lover here, you still need to tell us, because then we can ultimately save you guys in the end.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
No!
I don't have anything more to say.
Don't let that get to you. You need to tell us. It will help you guys further down the line. We'll be able to get them. We'll be able to stop this.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
Yeah, no, dude, by the way, you going in to stop her, that's just making you look 10 times guiltier, so I hope you do it, you dumbass.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it. Fuck him. Where's Siegeween to fucking, tranquilize dart somebody in the neck? Come on.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
Pressuring her? Like you? I don't want to hear that shit from you. You're not even pressuring. The fucking bitch who was pressuring her has now got her in a vice grip.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
Hey, don't worry. You can tell us, and guess what? Even if you haven't told us already, if this dumb motherfucker is literally giving it away that there's something wrong, and we literally will just sit here and, like, resort to force, which he doesn't understand. Because even if Wriothesley physically can't, oh, we can. Oh, we can. So, you know, just saying.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say.
Then leave your hat with us.
Please, don't press me further.
Leave your hat with us.
But why?
Because this dude's a dick. Kick him where it hurts.
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
This dude's about to get fucked. He does not understand how fucked he's about to be.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order.
Oh yeah, that's true. He hasn't been using his authority. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. He's gonna use his authority. I would order...
There's nothing there.
I would confiscate the hat. There's other things too, but I would definitely take the hat.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head.
No. All this means is if she doesn't seem okay. Well, not just that, dude. You just cemented yourself on the sus list, but you've set yourself deep shit.
The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs?
That you seem to be fucking gaining power and abusing people?
I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Have you been Okay, let me challenge your words real quick. Let me be the traveler real quick. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. I lost it. So, if you've been unfalteringly loyal, you'll tell us your secret. How are you getting these people? What is your secret? Huh? That's what being loyal would do. Unfaltering means you've not been doing anything that could possibly come back to hurt the person you're with. So, I don't think that's the case. So you haven't been loyal. You've been fucking scheming and just making sure someone was on your side. That's what you've been doing.
Your words bore me.
Mm-hmm.
You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Oh, and we will. You cocky piece of shit.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But your grace is welcome to visit us anytime to confirm the true intent of our activities.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna regret that.
All right, Avis. Let's head back.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad.
Paimon, give him an ugly... Actually, that's too endearing. Don't give him an ugly nickname. Just call him a dick.
We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Yes.
Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
We won't let him get away.
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic.
Yeah, it's why he kept together.
However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
Oh, okay. Where did Avice hide the secret?
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat?
Ooh, okay. Where did Avis hide the secret? Ooh.
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence. So do I.
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon
Avis
about
didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head. She did so to remove her hair clip.
You mean this thing?
That she left on the desk.
She handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing.
She did.
That
Look at
would
her.
mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
That's why it's separated.
Let me take a look.
Tinkers with the hair clip for a brief moment.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Interesting. Do you think it's made from that gem? Or some type of material same, or like contaminated
Paimon's
with?
lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Yeah, does it react and you like, it's in there and so...
And some of it has been absorbed
Yeah!
by this thorny-looking thing.
The gem is used as a container for a type of liquid.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So with this infused
Dugier
thorn...
would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life.
Bleh.
Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
Yeah, that's awful. Like, just in general, having all that negativity thrown just directly into your brain, but then just also the thought of, like, that has to be like a needle, so needle injecting directly into the... I'm sorry, I have a very bad fear of needles.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all.
Yeah.
Let's go get them right away.
There has to be
we
more
can't
to
let
it.
Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
That bitch thought he was so smart and he's so prepared. No. He will know fear. He will know fear.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
Better be
I
two
had
steps
them
ahead,
stay
if
here
not
to keep
10.
an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Oh my god! Sorry, I'm genuine. I'm sorry.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here.
I'm glad I don't need to see it, Paimon.
Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas, too.
These papers are... Well, hold on. These papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems like no one has ever flipped through them. If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to have formed naturally through reading.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this.
Okay, Paimon, what's up?
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf.
Interesting.
The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
So these were also just for show, to make it look like the bookshelves have been being added to and maintained.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what I found.
This is
a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place.
Ooh, so he probably saw when we came back to question them.
So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That explained why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Oh, this is so fucked up.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's up? What happened?
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake.
Like the bookshelf.
The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Their real
Indeed.
headquarters are elsewhere.
As long as he allowed Society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw. They were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Let's go find him.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
We gotta stop this. This has gone on for probably way too goddamn long. They're further down below, so why is there's puzzles for me to figure out later. Right now we have more important things to worry about. Oh dear. Don't get caught out, Lenny. We're here. Perfect timing. Hey, officer, where the hell are they?
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection.
Definitely.
Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Yep, let's make sure to split up our forces appropriately. Oh, it's so weird we're just Traveler. But I can run, so... Okay, now, there he goes. Come on. God, you're tall. Those people, but I don't think they're who we're looking for. Oh!
There's a fallen guard over there!
Is that him?
I can see some society members too!
That has to be them, right?
After them.
It's Wriothesley. Run!
You can't escape! Oh dear God! He cannot run fast at all.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
Good, I'm glad we got here then.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drainage pipe.
Now that's more like it.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
He's had enough free space. Let's go. Trying to keep it from moving. Okay. Oh, it's... Did I go the right way or the wrong way? Hold on. I think I went the... Yeah, it's that way. I was about to say, I don't want to do that puzzle. It's like, please, tell me I just went the wrong direction. Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna have a domain in this one? I think we might get Wriothesley here, so it's okay even without Fremy. We'll keep him. Time to witness my bad mouse keyboard gameplay. Let's go! Time to stop this nonsense, too. This is, like, horrible what he's doing to the people here.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well.
Seems like it, yeah.
Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
I like the music for down here. It's pretty quiet, though. Trying to make sure not to miss anything. Oh, ouch.
Oh. A moment, please.
Have a safe trip.
Get him.
My way now.
Come back here.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Just go.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dugier really prepared for everything.
He was doing his best. He had to have known someday this would probably happen.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing.
Seems like it.
Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission.
What?
5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
Oh, that's fucked up. Wait, that's probably why that other group, when they heard that he was like that, they probably got so fucking scared because he had to have broken one.
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water.
Are they not being given food or water? Oh, my cat is now become me. I've moved her.
I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
Paimon so was injecting their heads with, like, liquid fear.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another.
Yeah.
This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dugier's slaves.
The whole thing is an affront to human dignity.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem.
And that doesn't happen. Paimon loves her snacks.
She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Oh my god, that face. That Paimon face.
Ugh. Is that the best example you could come up with?
Paimon,
Anyway,
it's an amazing
Paimon
example.
still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress.
Yep.
The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Ooh, yeah, he's in for hell right now. He's in for hell. I vow to never run away again. I vow to never speak without permission. I vow to remain consciousness while being censored. I vow to earnestly carry out any order given to me by Master Dossier. I vow to actively denounce any behavior of my fellow society members who undermine the society unity. I vow to voluntarily accept a 4th degree or higher punishment should I violate any of my oath. Oh dear God, that's awful.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible.
That's smart.
You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Don't worry, Paimon. These puzzles are, not fun.
Forget it. Paimon's
Depending
just
on
gonna
it.
do some trial and error.
Honestly, that's the best method, Paimon. Best method.
Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
Here we go. One part open. Oh, we actually have to go down? Okay. Oh, that might hurt. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, cool. There's some hilichurls and slimes. Odd.
No backup, huh? Fine by me.
Okay. Nothing back that way? No. But more enemies!
Stay cool. Face your guilt. A moment, please.
Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna get Wriothesley, so I'm trying to have fun with Wriothesley.
This could get a little chilly. now.
There we go. God, he has a lot of protection just from random creatures being down here even. Okay.
Oh, it's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Oh, we'll find out,
Activate the
Paimon.
mechanism in front of us first, just like before.
Yeah.
Let's see if that changes.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
There we go. No, so... And then we install it here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. It's doable. Doable. Oh, I was caught off
The
guard.
water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
Which way are we going? Wow, this is a tall fucking place. I'd be terrified right now. No, Fury.
A moment, please.
Okay. Nothing up there, nothing up there. We're good?
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts.
Exactly, Paimon. Everyone matters here.
Hey, it's all right now.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again.
Ooh, the state of like insanity you feel here.
I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We don't know what she's reliving, Paimon.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avis and, she said his name, god damn it, are still in danger.
Oh, all right. Let's search for an exit first.
I'm so hungry. Please give me something to eat. I'm begging you. Don't pass me a note. Are you trying to get us killed? Please, I'm hungry. So hungry. I'll report you if you keep this up. It's almost time for the inspection. Straighten up. So hungry. So hungry. So hungry. So hungry. What follows is a constant repetition, with the handwriting becoming increasingly faint, failing to convey anything of use. The bottom half of the note is severely damaged and has a dirty shoe print on it. It looks like whoever wrote this has been taken away. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a long one, guys. I'm gonna try to read it. Dear Lauren, my sweetest daughter, I have no choice but to say goodbye to you in this way. Since our separation, not a moment goes by when I do not wish that I could leave the fortress of Meripede as soon as possible and come back to you. To go back to being the father you looked up to the most. Perhaps I'm the only one who naively believes that sinners are forgiven. The moment one is handed a sentence, they are already dead, leaving only a husk of flesh that must atone. Nobody shows compassion for the flesh. It is utterly filthy and utterly worthless. Don't make the wrong choices, Lauren. Don't do bad things. Live a beautiful life, so you're best to become a better person. Try to embrace all the bright things in this world, and don't leave any regrets behind like I did. Do not try speaking for me. Nobody here can be trusted. They're all monsters with human faces, with not the slightest shred of decency. Constantly starving beyond measure. Stay far, far away from this place. No matter how you feel inside about a father like me, I still want you to know that I wish I could see you. That I love you very much. That's so sad. Like, goddamn. Gosh. Okay. I have to remove the limiter. Hold on. From this one. Maybe we place the limiter. Okay.
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
Oh, hey. Someone's talking. Oh, we made
I
it
leave
back.
this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Thank you. We got it.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Let's go back.
We'll do our best.
We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area.
Makes
Don't
sense.
forget to bring these along.
Okay. I have 2 limiting devices now. I did notice this right here.
This seems to be something like a console.
This is a surveillance terminal. The information collected by the surveillance ports we found previously will be sent here.
Okay.
I'm sure Dugier really enjoyed sitting here and making his people dance like puppets on strings.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that makes Paimon even angrier!
He'll get it. He'll get it. That's for sure. Okay. So I think I put a limiter on this guy? No. I put the limiter on this guy. There we go. Okay, we did the puzzle. Come on, face me, you coward. No more hide and seek. Oh, that's so many people.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause.
Is he holding a public execution right now? What the fuck is he thinking? Oh, no. We're gonna put an end to this, No, okay. Sorry. Let me, go back to my place. That's... Yeah, no... I shouldn't have moved it. I'm sorry. I got upset, okay?
Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores.
Ah! Ah! Sorry.
Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its
No!
magic again and again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
This is fucking awful. It's torture. The fuck's wrong with you? How would you like it?
I'm sorry.
Don't do it, Avis. Come on. We're here. We're about to put a stop to this.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure.
Oh,
No, no,
shut
no,
your
no, no.
wretched mouths. When did I give
Excuse
you permission to speak?
We don't need
rules
it,
are the
bitch.
paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough,
You're
Dugier.
in for a fucking treat, bitch.
Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Yeah, bitch.
Is that His Grace?
We're here to save you.
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
Oh, well, I mean, if you wanted to just be a trusty companion who we can rely on, well, maybe try making an actually decent society that's not fucking torturing people, because now you're not going to get to be my right-hand man. You're going to get either death or just more sentencing.
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent! We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear.
Okay, that doesn't mean continue being fucking awful, bitch.
What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved.
Now listen here, you little shit. You just said that we're all irredeemable. So are you ready and willing to take several doses of what you've given these people who you had no right to judge, who you had no right to punish? I'm just saying, I'm hearing that you're saying that no, everyone deserves this, so you deserve it too. You're part of the equation.
And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency.
Exactly.
The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think.
Fuck off!
And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
You're the dirt they fucking stomp on.
He's really mad.
I'm pissed too! Yeah, no, I feel the same way.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley?
You are!
Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever!
What are you down here for? Let me guess, you know, you seem to be down here for so long that, you know, you're just fucking corrupt. Well, what did he do?
No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey.
Fucking...
Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Yeah, you think these Gardamex are gonna fucking save you?
Have
the same trick. Not bad.
I need to build my Hydro Traveler just so I can bring him for these fights. Because no, these Fontaine quests are like making me take this personally. Okay, let's get some help here.
Be amazed!
A round of applause! And voila!
Let's begin. Stay cool and face your guilt. A moment, please.
You're not safe here. Oh!
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
Coward.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here.
Bitch!
You should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
Well, I was just responding because, bitch, they're unauthorized. You were doing the same fucking shit, and now it's because it's aimed at you. You were like, oh my god, you can't do that. It's unauthorized. I'm breaking my model. The guards rescue the society members who have been imprisoned as true headquarters. Wriothesley spends much time with each other, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all.
Not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
Hey! Come on, Paimon.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse. It's true. It would be great to wish we could stop it before it even happened, but it's good that we managed to actually abolish it.
Yeah. It's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Leave him in fear. He wanted to fucking torture everyone with fear. Hey, just give him the natural type of fear.
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way.
Exactly! Come on, Paimon.
He'll be left in the
Think
dark
the psychological
with regards to
torture.
both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments.
My cat was just nomming so hard on a fucking manga. I have to. Yeah. Yeah, girl, you're stuck there.
I'm going to talk to the members of the society.
She wouldn't let go.
He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
I suppose this is a kind of punishment that only Fortress can mete out. No, good idea.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Hey, Paimon, unless you do something absolutely awful, I think you're good.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you?
Yeah, come on,
You
Paimon.
offend me, Paimon.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you, Paimon?
Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. How about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
Okay.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Come on, Paimon, you didn't even eat there last time.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Yeah, see, of course, Paimon. So easily swayed. 2 days, 11. Okay. Yeah. Confirm. So, how's your fast 2 days? Are they going good? Can't wait to pull. I hope I have enough for a 10 pull. I don't think I do. That's the problem. Just one more 10 pull. I can feel it. Like, Wriothesley, you're going to come home, okay? It's just gonna happen. Like, I only have... That's not even 4. That's 13 days. That's literally 3. That's only 3 pulls. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just pull whatever I have at the end of this.
You have a great magician standing
Just
right here.
cause.
You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
Because I don't know. I'll do my best to pull on stream if I don't get them within these 3. Hopefully 4 by the end of this quest. Because I'm getting my commission stuff too. Oh my, that looks like a feast.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Right?
Sure it
What
isn't.
Paimon meant, right?
No. I know what you meant, Paimon. I know.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Uh-huh.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns.
Wriothesley, not now. I'm talking to Wriothesley.
Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest.
That is really good. That is nice to hear.
As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I have a question for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Both are a good one. I'm gonna talk about the anger. I don't know. I feel scared to bring up, like, because that's supposed to show him very unpleasant, horrible memories. I don't really want to go and ask him about that. I don't...
Ah, that's a bit of a long story.
And I feel like it could be tied to that, so, you know, safe option.
I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other.
Ooh, okay.
Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents.
Or so I thought.
Or so I thought.
Oh.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
That's fucked up. That is so fucked up.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
Oh, Fontaine, the fucking hell, get better regulation of this shit. Holy hell.
Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile.
Oh, God.
I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
That explains a lot.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all.
They probably didn't. They sound like pieces of shit.
But I did. So in the end,
I killed them
and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh my god. He murdered the ones who were doing wrong by the... Oh my... This is so similar to... Honestly, it relates to me... I'm sorry, this is on my mind only because I literally just did Nouvelette's quest yesterday. But how, you know, he did feel a sense of pause because he was friends with Voltrin and he understood where the anger, the hatred came from, but he knew it was wrong. And remember, when in the About Wriothesley, it said that Nouvelette had a long pause, too. Like, that same thought, like, it could have, like, do you think made him reminisce, too? Because in this case, he was wronged by these people, but he was really enraged by what happened to his siblings and all of those he knew would meet the same fate and all that, so he just fucking killed them.
My methods were extreme, yes.
Yeah.
But I was still a teenager at the time.
Teenager!
I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I don't really know what to say.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, hey, you two. You doing okay? I'm gonna just put aside the very fucked up shit I just heard. Well, how are you guys doing?
Oh, it's a Vincent Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
Glad to hear it. That was really close, though.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Huh? With what?
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
Yeah. Within reason. Sorry, I'm putting my cat down. She's not happy.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
Oh.
You're getting married?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
we met each other
that.
through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other.
Mm-hmm.
And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
the voice.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before.
I see.
But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements.
Oh.
If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
We can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now, it'd be too hard to leave.
I mean, hey.
And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Oh. Oh, that ends like that too? No! Where's Wriothesley? I was gonna sit here and chill. I was gonna... Okay. Okay. Everyone, hold on. We are going to do pools, and that quest was a lot. It was a lot. I have a lot of feelings towards it. And, like, I love the quests where we're really getting to see, like, just how all the NPCs and, you know, our playable characters are just people we've met in the story really, like, interact, and how well they've been integrating, like, their stories in it, too. And, really making us, care about the plight and all of the stuff they're going through. But also, Fontaine, you have a terrible track record with fucking kids, like orphans and all of that. So far, let me just tell you, it's not. It's really not looking good. Yeah, this team, please. And we're gonna deploy them. Okay,
so
again.
long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing,
Let's,
there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Let's do this. Commissions. Obviously, if I need the last 20, we'll go to them, but let's sit down and enjoy some of the tea that's finally brewed from, you know, Wriothesley's collection. Oh, hold on. This won't necessarily help me with my pools, but, you know, hey. May as well. But let's go. Oh, we should be at least 4 pools now, right? No, still only 3. How off was I? Oh, it was really close. But okay, ready? Again, we were at 63, was it? 63? No. 66, 68. Okay, 69! Okay. This is 70! 70! Okay, not even a purple! This last was 71. Come on, Wriothesley. Come on, Wriothesley! No. Damn. We were so close. Like, one more, we could have got one more, even if it was a purple weapon. Okay. Well, we'll be back for more wishes, obviously after, the thing we will finally be getting back to, which is heading to, you know, the Wangshu Inn for this, celebration. And don't worry, I now can finally do this where I'll be getting coupons, 50 Primo Gems. I will actually, in the meantime, not run into quests that hold me hostage, and I'll be getting Primo Gems. So we can finally get Wriothesley, and put an end to this, suffering. Okay? But, anyways, guys, that shall be it. I really appreciate, everyone stopping by. This will obviously, hopefully already be up soon on my YouTube, after I put up new Valettes. That's not up quite yet, but, I do hope to get that stuff up for everybody, and, yeah. This has been a fun time. A little traumatic with some things, but, you know, I was not a sobbing mess like with New Valette, and honestly, I will take that. I needed that emotional break, because gosh, did that, like, actively hurt. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.